Welcome to the flowerschool.com video library. I'm Leanne Kessler, Director of the Floral Design Institute, and today I'm here to share with you our latest segment on the Christmas floral gift. Yes, flowers are the perfect gift for most everyone on your list, and for mine, I'm going to add in some of the new flat wire from the Oasis company. I say new, even though yes, you've seen me use the flat wire before. Beautiful, comes in a 1/4 inch size, but now it's also available in a 1/2 inch and a full 1 inch size. It comes in a matte finish, comes in shiny, so there's 11 different colors to choose from. With that flexibility, there's certainly going to be one that's perfect for your floral design. When I started as a florist, there was a rule, and that rule is that every single arrangement had to have a bow, or it wasn't complete. We also had to put baby's breath in it, but that's another story. But one of the things we had to learn as beginning florists was how to make the perfect bow, because every single arrangement had to have that bow attached. Well, now that's no longer a rule, but maybe it should be, because the Oasis Flat Wire gives you a really fabulous option for a bow on your arrangement. The floral gifts are perfect. They're calorie-free. You don't have to worry about, does the person like it? Everybody loves flowers, and it's easy to do. You can see the finished ones here. This one with the ruby red wire and hydrangeas. So much fun. And then this one with the copper 1 inch wire and carnations, both done in cubes. And to make it even easier, the Oasis company has pre-cut the foam to fit the cubes. It comes in different sizes, so you can just slide it right down in, no matter what your cube size is. And to cover up, like on this one where I used a clear glass cube, then I just added a tea leaf around the outside, just wrapping it before I put it in. With my colored cubes, don't even need to wrap it. Just drop it right down in. And the pre-cuts come in cylinders as well, so it's easy to use, different sizes. You can see that base made it quick and easy to just put together a Christmas gift. To create your bow, you start with the flat wire. Just take it and figure eight it back and forth. So it's much like making a ribbon bow, but you've got the wire to bend just kind of back and forth in a figure eight. Then when you get to that figure eight, give it a fold on the back side. Make another figure eight, and then give it a sharp fold again. So I'm just bending it on itself, and a figure eight. And this last time, come around to the front. So you saw that I went to the back all the time till this last loop. And at this point, I'm going to cut it and just roll it around on itself, like so. And then stop to tack it all together. You'll find the wires easy to cut. You can use your shears or a clipper. Just give it a cut, separate it from the roll, and then using just a bit of bullion wire or metal wire, something that will match, cut a piece off and thread it through that center loop around to the back, and lash it together. And this is what holds the bow in place. Then once you get it lashed, you can go back and adjust your loops to get it to look exactly how you want. Since it's wire, you can move them and bend them till you get it to your choice of perfection. Just as when you first learned to make a bow with ribbon, learning to make a bow with wire has a learning curve to it. You're going to want to sit down and experiment. You're going to end up with different looks. Some will be bigger and fluffier, some a little more tiny and tailored. Some can be even fuller, double loops. And I find if you mess up, like this one isn't very pretty, you can fix it. The way to fix it is just mold, twist, move, and then if one's too long, fold it back on itself and tuck it in, make it into a double loop. You can go back and even do that with a couple of them, making more than one loop with the same piece of wire. So I'm just folding it and tucking it, well, just like so. And that's how I created this one with the double loops. So it's easy to fix your mistakes, and that way, when you're done, they're all absolutely beautiful. To wrap the sides of your cube, as I did here, you just pre-cut the wire to fit your cube, bend it in at the corners, and then just set it right underneath. And taking the ends, bend it tautly and feed it down into your foam. So it just stays in place. And it actually works to lock your foam in place too. Again, taking it from the opposite direction, sliding it down, centering it, and then feeding it into your foam, pressing it down tight and crimping it, making sure you're centered, tight and crimp, and then you're ready to flower. For this package, I'm going to use the white carnations. You just cut them short, about 2 inches, and insert them directly down into the foam, nice and snug, letting them break the line of the container. 3 across the front, 3 across the back, and then 3 through the middle. To attach the bow to my package, I use wired wood picks, 2 of them, to make it a little more secure, just kind of twisting the wires together. And then rather than going through the center loop, because I don't want that to show, I go underneath and through some of the lower loops, bringing it down, and then lashing that together. Gives me a nice secure stick that will allow me to insert that down into the foam, twisting it all together. Then, you don't need it to be quite so long, so cutting it down, and then just snuggling it down right into the carnations, through down into the foam. And then once you get it in there, you can adjust by moving the wires around, getting it to look the way you want it to. And then to add the tendrils, the tails, go back, cut a bit of wire. Then I like to cut it in a dovetail by going in real long and deep, and again, giving it a nice V. Then give it a curl. You don't want it to be perfectly straight. Kind of move it around, contort it, because it's that movement that captures the light and adds sparkle to the package. Then take that, scoot your carnations apart, and insert it directly into the foam. And repeat that as many times as you want to until you get tendrils all the way around. We all know the flower joke that the arrangement is alive until the bow dies. Well, these are going to be incredibly long-lasting arrangements because these bows, they're never going to die. They're going to be fabulous for years. And the customer is going to absolutely love them. They're so unique. They're going to go, oh my gosh, look at that. How cool is that? And you know they're going to save these bows from year to year to year. They're going to pull it out, tuck it away, and when they pull it back out next year, they're going to go, oh yeah, I remember them. And it will make them love you because they're so unique. The Oasis Company has given us a new tool to add to our seasonal offerings. It's going to be pretty fabulous. I know I'll be using it quite a bit. Now you need to get out and experiment with it. You saw that you can make a tailored bow, and I showed you how to tuck it under so that if it doesn't turn out perfect, it doesn't matter. You can adjust it. It's really quite easy to work with, but you need to do it, to try, to experiment, and see just how easy it is. For more creative inspiration, check out our website at flowerschool.com. You'll find lots of fun holiday designs there. If you've got questions, if you need a little help, if you can't quite figure out what I was doing with something here, don't hesitate to contact us. You can reach us through the website at flowerschool.com or pick up the telephone and give me a call at 1-800-819-8089. If it's easier, use my personal email. It's Leanne, Leanne, at floraldesigninstitute.com. Now it's your turn. What are you going to do with flat wire this holiday season? Have fun and do something you love.